Hey guys, I know these are difficult times. You are really struggling with this confinement at home. So I just decided to, share a little message with you because we should share our hearts with the people we care about to help everybody deal with this particular situation that nobody anticipated, nobody expected it to be like this. We are social animals, so it's difficult. So let me just provide a couple of words just to put things in perspective. Okay, I should have shaved, should have fixed my hair. I don't think I have to do that with you guys. I am the usual charming Mr. Vania. So here we go. Recently, I learned a very interesting story about this guy that wanted to sell his house. He was desperate to get out of where he was. He wanted just to leave. And he had put his house in the market. He even worked on lowering the price, but he wasn't getting any hits. So this guy was getting pretty much fed up. And he had a friend who was actually a writer, a poet, and he asked him to help him, just putting something together that he could publish on a local paper just to spike interest in the house. And his friend, of course, said, "Yeah, I will." So this is the ad that his friend put. Charming property for sale, surrounded by pine trees and leafy oaks and maples, where birds every day come to greet with their morning singing. It is cut by the fresh and crystalline waters of a beautiful stream, where often deer and other wildlife come to satiate their thirst. And the house in the property, though not big, is bathed in the rising sun, offering quiet and serene afternoon shades in the balconies. Call for price. So a couple of weeks later, they met again, and of course, the poet, his friend, was interested to find out if what he had done helped his friend. So he asked him, "Hey, so how did it go? Did the ad work? Did you sell the house?" And his friend said, "Sell the house? No. When I read your ad, I pulled it off the market." Sometimes, and this is my point, we don't realize how good we have it. Okay. Um, it is not destined anywhere or in the Bible or anywhere that we need to be happy at all times. Okay. But if you think about people that have relatives on suffering from COVID-19, so people that are really going through that scenario with relatives, with friends, that have to send their loved ones to a hospital, and the last time they see them is the moment they walk into the hospital. They cannot see them, they cannot touch them. The first contact is a first responder. That's got to be a traumatic experience. So we need to learn new ways of dealing with this. And I encourage you, you guys are so inspirational. You guys have such creative minds. You are artists, you are writers, you are people of faith. Remember the psalm that says, "God is with me, nothing can happen to me." I mean, even though I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, you know. Um, so try to look at what you have that is great in your life, that you took for granted, your parents, to be able to walk outside, and even if it is within like 20 yards difference, distance, you can still talk to your grandparents. Happiness, guys, is not guaranteed. Happiness is an exercise, okay? The same way that we exercise to keep our bodies in shape, the same way that we learn how to cook, we have to learn how to be happy. So, use this time to the best that you can. Find things that you usually didn't pay attention to and try to see a new light in them. Read a new book, a book that you hated. I don't know, watch an old movie that you heard your parents talk about. Find something in them. And solitude, the difference between solitude and loneliness is that solitude is a way to live with ourselves and still grow with it, learn new things while being alone. Embrace what we have. breathe in deep and think what it will be like one day when this is over. We are not just trying, none of us, you, myself, the people out there wearing masks and gloves, we are not just trying to come out of this crisis alive, okay? We should try to come out of it better than where we are today. And you have so much potential. You don't need tests to tell you that you are intelligent. You don't need school assignments to tell us that you are special, intelligent, wise. You can do whatever you put your mind to. So focus on what is important. It's a different situation that nobody was waiting or prepared for. Okay, don't believe everything you see on the net, on this social media. Filter the content. Focus on positive messages. Practice Zen. Go Google how to practice Zen. Listen to a music that stimulates your brain, and be creative. Do something you never did, because you know what? You guys are gonna have a special story to tell after this. Remember, you can practice happiness. If you do that, you are honoring yourself. By honoring yourself, you are honoring God, because God made all of us differently. He has a purpose for us. If He wanted us to be different, He would have made us different. Nothing happens by chance. The world is breathing better. There's a lot out there. Guess what the human potential of this world is for the future? You. So we can read passages of the Bible. We can read a good book. I myself am forcing myself to read Shakespeare. I never paid much attention to the guy. I couldn't understand what he was saying. You know what? What am I going to do with the extra 10 minutes I have in my day? I'm going to try to read a paragraph. And then if I start liking it, I'll read 20 paragraphs. I will read one page. And if I have time for it, I will read 20 pages. I want to know what the world has to offer. Happiness is an exercise, not a destination. Okay? Don't keep looking for it in the future. Practice it in the past. Be conscious of who you are, where you are. Listen to the signs around you. And we, in the end, will have plenty of experiences to share with each other. Okay? I love you. You guys are wonderful human beings. Don't allow yourselves to go on a down spiral of worthlessness when that is not you. Okay? Stay strong. I'm counting on you. I can't wait to hear you sing and write and talk and write devotions and encourage each other. We need everybody. Okay? Stay strong. Bye.